Alrighty then, corn children, children of the corn. It is a fine day for mathematics. And today we will be looking at the product rule. Yes, it does sound festive, doesn't it? I'm all excited. All right, let's do this. So we're going to be asked to take the derivative, d dx, look right here, the derivative of a product. This is not addition, it's not subtraction, it is multiplication, f multiplied by g. X stuff multiplied by g stuff. All right, so here's the rule. I say it out loud so it makes me feel better. It's the first times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. First derivative of the second plus second derivative of the first. There's a plus in here, it's multiply there and there. Another way to write this, because when you multiply the order doesn't matter, when you add the order doesn't matter, some textbooks prefer it this way where it's fg prime plus f prime g. So fg, no derivative, 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 no derivative. I know. Whatever, as long as it's one of those versions, yeah. Here's what it is not. Do not make up your own product rule. It is not f prime times g prime. It is not derivative, derivative, multiply. That is poop. Don't do that. It's wrong. Okay? Instead, first times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. So let's use it. Let's do an example. Let's see how this works out. All right, so here, get the poop off the paper. I really want to look at the poop. We have y equals 3x sine x. Asked to find the derivative. Notice your notation, d dx is the derivative of, and there's the y. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. There's more than one way to think of this, but this is a good way to think of this. Are you ready? 3x sine x. Yeah, multiplying x things together. So I am thinking of the 3x like the f, and I'm thinking of sine x like the g. Okay? Yeah? All right, here we go. I'm going to take the derivative. How will you know? Well, I'm taking the derivative of both sides of this equation. On the left, I would take the derivative of y with respect to x. That's the notation. This indicates I've just taken the derivative of the left. All right, here we go. First, that is the f remaining unchanged, times the derivative of the second. The derivative of sine is cosine. That's your g prime. Plus the second, leave it alone, that's the g left alone, times the derivative of 3x. Well, the derivative of 3x is just 3. Now, I've used parentheses there just so that you're very, very clear that the 3 is not inside the sign machine. As a matter of fact, this bothers me to write it this way because you might think it was in there somehow. Tradition says you would reorder it. So if I was reordering this, I would expect a textbook to write it that way. First derivative of the second plus the second derivative of the first. This is the derivative of the original function. Yeah? Good luck with that.